Hey guys, it's Lauren Yates from Rave It Up here, and welcome to our new segment called Mindful Mondays.
We might not know why, we might not know how, but baby tonight, we're beautiful now. We'll light up the sky, we'll open the clouds.
If you didn't watch our last video, let me explain to you what Mindful Mondays is. Mindful Mondays is a weekly segment where I give you all some life advice by answering the questions that you send in. These could be questions about following your dreams and overcoming challenges in your life, or even questions to help with depression and staying positive. If you have a question that you'd like answered in a future video, send through your questions to advice@raveituptv.com. And if you're a little scared to send through some questions, it's okay. All this will be anonymous if you want it to be. Now, today's question is from a 17-year-old girl named Ali. Ali says, I've been thinking recently about what I want to do with my life because I'm in my last year of high school and I need to start thinking about it so I can apply to colleges. Whenever I think, hey, I might actually really enjoy doing this thing for the rest of my life, there is always somebody or something that has to put that idea down. This causes confusion and a million questions to run through my head on whether or not I actually want to do this or if it is worth going through so many years of schooling just to get to the point where I can actually do it. As of last year, I've been thinking that maybe I would enjoy working as a vet. I mean, they make pretty good money and they get to work with animals all day, which is my cup of tea. So basically what I'm asking is, what should I do? If you have any advice on different jobs that may be available that I may not even know exist, that would be greatly appreciated. Any advice on picking colleges and how to start looking would also help me a lot. Now, Ali, thank you for sending through this question. I think it's something that everybody can relate to. I think we've all been in that point of our life where we're like, oh no, I'm getting to the end of school. What am I gonna do? Because they start putting pressure on you to, pick unis and colleges, start applying for them. So thank you for sending it in. My advice, I have known what I wanted to do since I was 16, so I only had this problem even earlier than that, which I think I put too much pressure on myself, really. But at 16, I knew what I wanted to do and I've worked towards it ever since. But I had heaps of friends that didn't know what they wanted to do, and I still know heaps of people that don't know what they want to do. So my advice to you and all the others that don't know what they want to do is try as many things as possible. And I know that sounds silly, but you're at the perfect age before you have even more responsibilities, like kids and heaps of bills, is you have that time and the energy to try all these different things. And I'm not just talking about even unis and stuff, I'm just talking about everything out there. And finding what kind of sparks your interest and what you're passionate about. If you don't have a passion for something, just forget about it, If you need to find something that you're gonna be really passionate about and wanna do every day. And then also, if you really, for example, I have an example before any of this Rave It Up stuff. I did want to become an event planner. So what I did was actually look up all the event planners in my area and just in Sydney in general, and actually called up all these event planners to get some advice. And then from talking to them, I did find out that it's not something that I really want to do, something that would fit into my life. So perfect idea for you if there is something that you think you want to do, like being a vet, as you said. Maybe call up some vets and see, what their advice is, or even see if you can maybe spend a day with them, kind of be behind the scenes of their job, maybe even some work experience. I think it would be the best possible answer for you for this, to see if you're really, really interested in it. And you did say that not only working with animals all day, which is your cup of tea, but something else that interested you about being a vet is the really good money. Well, I just want to give you some advice here that, obviously we all want money in our lives, but from way deep down in my heart, you really just got to forget about the money. And I know that's really hard to do, but you, especially right now, since you don't really know what you want to do, you've got to forget about the money and actually find something you're passionate about. Because as cliche as it sounds, if you love what you do, you're never going to have to work a day in your life. And if you love what you do, the money's going to come different ways anyway. You're going to find a way. But if you're only just thinking about the money and that's like forefront of your brain, that's really going to distract you and you're going to eventually not like what you're doing. So that's my advice. And on top of that, you've also said that people are putting any idea that you have down. Now, there are people like that in the world, and I've had people like that too. How many people put me down for this amazing idea of Rave It Up. I ignore it, and you should too. And I know that's really hard to do, like people's words and, you know, their opinions get to you, but you really just got to ignore it because it is your life at the end of the day. Everybody likes different things. They can do what they want to do, and you can do what you want to do. Because who knows, maybe 10 years down the track, you're not even going to know them anymore. So why are you taking their advice now? That's my opinion anyway. See, everybody has an opinion. And you're wanting any advice on picking colleges as well. Well, in terms of colleges, since you've said colleges, I'm guessing you're in America. If you're not, then that's great too. Any unis or private colleges. I went to a private college. In Australia here, we do, I don't know how it is overseas, but we do have like kind of career days, which means that all the unis and colleges actually come together in one place so that people in like year 10, 11 and 12 can actually check out all their options for when they do go to study in uni or college. And they are the perfect opportunity to see what's out there. And when you do go to one of those, get as many brochures as possible, more the better, and ask as many questions as possible as well. I know you're gonna feel like you're bombarding them with questions, but you need to know all these answers so that you can come home, maybe sit down with your parents and go through all those brochures, throw out anything that doesn't interest you, don't even waste your time with them, and then keep aside the things that you really have a love for, even just a little bit of a spark, a little interest, just to see where that goes. And then you can look into it, you know, you can even call up one of the colleges or unis that you are interested in, and a lot of them do campus tours and open days. Go to one of those and kind of inspect it a little bit more, because you might like the sound of the course, but who knows, when you actually go to the college or uni, it might not suit you, you might not like it anymore. So it's better to just kind of get out there and try everything. That's what I mean at the beginning of this video when I said try everything. That even includes all the colleges and unis. Kind of inspect them all. And I know that sounds bad, but it is something that you're gonna, you know, if you're doing like a 4-year course, you're gonna be there for 4 years. So you wanna make sure you're comfortable with it, it works with you. It's not like, you know, 2-hour train ride or something to get there every day. That's just not realistic, to be honest, unless you want to work that hard. Good for you. But that's my advice. Check them all out. And I really do hope this has helped you, Ali. If you have any more questions, please send them through. And I do hope this has helped anybody else that's had the same issue in their lives as well. And if you do have any other questions for a future video for me to answer, send through your questions to advice@raveituptv.com. But we'll see you in the next video next week on Monday, so go make sure to put that in your calendars. But for now, thanks for watching, and remember, one kind word can change someone's entire day.